everybody. Well, today is St. Patrick's Day and I'm going to create a kind of Irish stew bag which I'm going to pop in the freezer, so when Dan fancies a casserole it's all prepped and I can just chuck everything into a slow cooker with some stock. I'm using some lamb rump that I bought from a local butcher's at the weekend, along with some root veggies and also some herbs and some onions and leeks. I'm not putting potato in the bag though, because potato doesn't freeze well when it's uncooked. So when I come to do the casserole itself, I will do the potatoes fresh. So let's get started. I have here a selection of vegetables. There's a parsnip, a medium leek, an onion and 2 carrots. I'm going to peel and prep these vegetables, put them in this colander and give them a rinse, and then we'll get on to the next stage. Vegetables are washed. I've got a big plastic bag. This is from Lakeland. They're available in a pack of 100 in different sizes. This is the largest size. This is not a paid promotion. I just happen to like the quality of Lakeland products. They do cost a bit more than other brands though, so if money is tight you could just go to Poundland and get a large bag. They usually have them in packs of maybe 15 or 20. The larger ones tend to be in packs of 15. So these are all the veggies. I could have probably used a smaller bag, but what I do when everything's in, I get all the air out and I use a couple of clothes pegs just to secure the bag. Sometimes if there's enough room I'll tie a knot in it as well first, but this one I'll probably just fold up and clip like so. So that stage is done, so I'm going to put that aside now and get on with the next stage, which is cutting up the lamb. Now, I've gone into the fridge and realised that we'd frozen the wrong meat. I've got down a couple of steaks and we froze the lamb rump instead of the steak. So what I've done is I've just taken the lamb rump out of the freezer bags and popped it in with the vegetables, and this will now get frozen straight away, so the lamb has not defrosted. And then when we come to cook the stew, I can remove the lamb from the bag and defrost it and then chop it up, and then I can fry it off a little to seal in the juices, and then the vegetables can go in as they are into the crock pot. Often what I do is I will heat up a crock pot for about half an hour before I start the stew, so I can then put in hot stock. And the vegetables can just be thrown in like that, and then you just allow it to cook for several hours. In the meantime, before I seal the bag, I have somewhere some leftover chopped mint, which is in the freezer, and I'm going to add that to the bag as well. I've also found some spelt, which is frozen. I'm going to add that. And then this is the rest of the mint. It needs using up now. So I'm going to chuck the mint in. It's going to be nice and minty. Doesn't that look good? So I have a permanent marker pen, and I'm just going to write Irish stew bag with today's date on, which is the 17th of the 3rd, 25. And then all I do is just roll down the top and place a clothes peg on it. Get it as flat as possible because I don't have a whole lot of freezer space, and that will now go in the freezer until it's ready to use. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. If you did, please like, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't already done so. Ding that notification bell so you know when the next video is up. And I will see you again soon for the next one. And this particular video shows that even in my kitchen, things don't always go right all of the time. Bye for now.